Assalamu alaikum.
I'm very impressed by the way Saudi Arabia is bringing together all the knowledge, the technology and the expertise of not just in Saudi Arabia but the world.
And for me, learning about Saudi culture has just been wonderful. So it's been a reciprocal endeavour.
The calligraphy and the phonetics, and it's absolutely fascinating and beautiful. It's such a beautiful art.
Yeah, I thought everyone seemed really generous, and the food that they're providing is a lovely community atmosphere.
This is very good to inform people about Saudi Arabia because, people need to understand that there are countries like Saudi Arabia and we bring students like yourselves here in Victoria University. And so it's very good. It's exposure for other people about their culture.
باسم المهيمن حامي العلم وعزم السيوف وهدي القلم.
مرحبا بالشباب.
الله يحييكم، اهلا وسهلا. اخوكم مصلح القمي
ونعم.
خبرات ثلاثة المسؤولين عن قسم الضيافة هنا.
قسم الضيافة.
ونحب نهنئ المملكة قيادة وشعبا باليوم الوطني.
حياك الله.
يا هلا حبيبي، معاكم ماجد الغامدي احد مرافقين بتاعتي خبرات، ويا مرحبا ويا هلا بكم.
ليبقى المزار المنيع الذرى أعز به الله أم القرى وطيبة حيث يضم الثرى رسول السلام لكل الورى يرى كل شيء بها أخضرا ونجد عرين أسود الشرى ستبقى لمجد العلا منبرا ستبقى لمجد العلا منبرا. بلادي بلادي منار الهدى ومهد البطولة عبر المدى عليها ومنها السلام ابتدى وفيها تألق فجر الندى حياتي لمجد.
I'm very pleased to be here to help you celebrate the Saudi National Day. It is a great celebration of your culture, and it is amazing for you to be sharing this with us.
Well, I'm delighted today to see the Saudi National Day celebrated at the university because it's a wonderful opportunity for the wider university community to see the diversity but also the strength and a lot of the long tradition of Saudi Arabia.
Before you go anywhere, just like for you coming to New Zealand, you have a very small conception of what it will be like, but the reality, of course, is always very different. And one thing that you never experience from looking at picture books of a country is the interaction with the people. And that's something you can only experience when you're in the country itself. And so that was one of the things I really enjoyed when I was in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I think I did have a mental image that in Saudi Arabia there are a lot of oil wells. I did not see one oil well in Saudi Arabia. And of course I was unaware of the tourist destinations and the potential for domestic tourism. Another thing I remember was, to my great surprise, we had this amazing downpour of rain. So the city was flooded. Very unexpected, because we always think in Saudi Arabia it's very dry, it's desert, no rain.
I was really impressed with the future forward thinking of what the plans were for 2030 and the 3 pillars that I was told about for future engagement and where the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is going. It's been lovely.
Nice to have you here.
Thank
you very much.
To be honest, I was so surprised when I walked in here because the amount of preparation and organisation that you have done is fantastic. It's very impressive. You've all worked together to come up with a beautiful celebration, a beautiful display. I'm looking forward to reading those books that we started looking at in the classroom the other day, and I'm very much looking forward to trying the food as well. Yeah, so thank you so much.
I've only been to Dubai. That's the closest that I've been, and from what I can gather, I expect that Saudi people are very warm and hospitable, and I hear that I know that you make really beautiful coffee, and also you're amazing cooks, some of you. But hospitality is something that I've heard of about Saudi Arabia.
Before I met Saudi Arabian students, I just thought it was a big country in the Middle East with lots of desert, some really big impressive cities. But I didn't really know much else other than that. Since I've met the students, I've learned about just how diverse the country is, and how the Saudi students tend to do very well once they're here. They succeed academically, they succeed socially, they integrate quite well while also maintaining a link with their home culture, as I think this event really demonstrates. And that's been quite inspiring to see, because sometimes students have a hard time integrating while also maintaining their identity. But I think the Saudi students have actually kind of set a model as to how to do that. I think that's been really cool.
يمينا بخالقنا الأوحد علينا ونحن رجال الغد عهود الحفاظ على السؤدد بصدق
محمد رزوان يعطيكم العافية. أسعد فيكم ثم خرجنا عليه مثلا the Saudi vision, which started was introduced on 25th of April 2016 by our Crown Prince, Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Point of focal point for tourists.
Thank you very much. So I'm guessing Stephen Dobson is which bit?
And then Dean of the Education College.
Okay, so which is Stephen?
Stephen, the first one.
Stephen Dobson, Dean of Education.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely, thank you. I'll frame that.
الله يحييكم. كل عام وانتم بخير والوطن بخير إن شاء الله. بهذه المناسبة السعيدة والغالية أود أن أتقدم بخالص التهنئة والتبريكات لمقام سيدي خادم الحرمين الشريفين وسمو ولي عهدي الأمين حفظهم الله بهذه المناسبة العزيزة الغالية، مناسبة التضحيات التي قام بها المؤسس المغفور له الملك عبدالعزيز وملوك هذه البلاد. وبهذه المناسبة أيضا أحب أن أتقدم بالشكر والتقدير لكم لجميع الطلبة هنا على الحفل الرائع، سائل المولى إن شاء الله عز وجل أن يحفظ بلادنا وأن يديم عليها نعمة الأمن والاستقرار، وأن نعيش هذه النهضة التنموية من خلال رؤية 2030 إن شاء الله. شكرا جزيلا لكم.
كل عام والوطن بخير.
كل عام والوطن بخير، همة حتى القمة.
كل عام وانتم بخير، وإن شاء الله يوم وطني مبارك للجميع. إن شاء الله كالعادة من سنة إلى أفضل، والسعودية في تقدم في كل المجالات إن شاء الله، همة حتى القمة.
أحب أهني الشعب السعودي بالمملكة العربية السعودية وأيضا في نيوزلندا، ونقول كل عام والوطن بألف خير.
كل عام والوطن بخير وهمة حتى القمة.
همة حتى القمة، عشت فخر المسلمين يا خير الأوطان.